So my alarm went off at 5:45 this morning, so I was downstairs just after 6, and then I basically returned upstairs to do some reading in bed. After 45 minutes, I then decided to do 15 minutes of meditation. With my hair pushed off my face, I then just sat at my desk and filled out my habit tracker. So I do this in my bullet journal, and I've talked about this before then moving on to starting some tutoring preparation and getting sorted for my day's worth of tutoring. And I did this for just under 2 hours, so I started at 7 and finished at just before 9 AM, before I then replied to some YouTube comments on my latest video and found a yoga sequence to do on Boho Beautiful for about 15 to 20 minutes. I really enjoyed today because I managed to get up and have some time to myself before I did a lot of tutoring, and in the 10 minutes before 9:30 I just got dressed, put on a baggy tee, some baggy trousers, the usual, and then headed downstairs to start making my breakfast. I needed to restock my frozen banana stash, so I did that first, before then filling my blender bottle to make a good old smoothie, turning it to this very strange colour.
What time you start?
10:15, I've got 4 hours. Okay, so we have water, smoothie, hot lemon, and the time is 10:02. Look at that. My timings are so on it today. I have tutoring at 10:15 and I go through until 2:30. I have breaks in between, but I'll finish officially at 2:30. I have 4 1-hour sessions. I was like, I'll have half an hour downstairs to make my breakfast and eat like as much fruit as possible, and then I'll have like 15 minutes to come upstairs, get settled and ready, and it's gone pretty well. I just spilled this. Why am I incapable of like not spilling things down me? I still need a bib at the age of 22. Shocking, but not really surprising. We just need to like plug everything in, get up all the PowerPoints, but look at this smoothie, like look at the color of this smoothie. I thought it was gonna be like pink. I wouldn't want to appreciate this color, but this color, like what is it? It's like worse than the color of my poo colored top, and that's breaking a record here. Like this is literally the color of Barley and Java's poo. It's not even a joke. But yeah, I added spinach, then I added strawberries and some other berries, expecting it to turn into a nice pink color, as it sometimes does, but today we got this. May not look good, but it tastes good, okay? That's all that matters. In the time I had left before 10:15, I decluttered my MacBook, and then I had my first tutoring session from 10:15 to 11:15. I then had a 15-minute break before my next session from 11:30 to 12:30, and after those two I basically filled out my tutoring planning book to tick off what I had completed in each session and make a note of what I still needed to cover in the next one. 12:57. I had 15 minutes in between my other two sessions, but I am quite glad I actually thought about this and I left myself half an hour in between my second and third, just a bit of a longer break to go to the toilet, get some more water. Actually, I didn't get more water, I just need to drink more. But anyways, then I have 15 minutes before my third and fourth session of like the morning, even though this is going to go into the afternoon, but you get what I mean. I had to finish my planning this morning, as I showed you guys, but I did most of it yesterday. Okay, so my third session was from 1 to 2 p.m. and as you can see, if you recognize this, we were looking at protein trafficking. Session number 4. And my final session was from 2:15 to 3:15, but in all of them I tend to overrun, and that's why it's so important that I give myself breaks. So it's currently 3:33. I have finished. Ooh, what is that noise? I don't know. The windows are open. It's the weekend. That's not supposed to be banging on the weekends. It's gone so quickly. I just need to do a bit of follow-up. So just send a few emails, some things I was gonna send after the sessions. I'll try and do that as soon as possible, because otherwise sometimes I don't do it. I put it on my to-do list and it will get pushed down my to-do list and I won't do it, and I feel really bad because I send stuff quite late. So yeah, some follow-up stuff from the sessions, and then I'm gonna go and have lunch because it's, yeah, 3:34. Still gonna be quite an early lunch for me, but I am slowly trying to push back my routine into something that's somewhat more normal. But you know, what is normal? That's always my argument when someone tells me it's not normal. I'm like, well, there isn't really anything normal, so. One big solid ticket off the to-do list. Yes, I had finished my tutoring sessions, but as I said, I needed to do some follow-up work. So this involves sending some PowerPoints. I was just drawing out diagrams to send as a picture for someone, as well as some other resources that I said I would send. I honestly cannot believe it. The builders aren't here today. I thought there was some kind of work going on. Mum is like, that noise, can you hear that noise in the background? That is Mum. I don't know what she's even doing, but anyways. Okay, so yeah, we're downstairs now. I am so hungry. I have just changed into this jumper because I'm kind of gonna film a chat slash make food with me slash eat with me. I did some polls on Instagram and I'm probably going to talk about my masters, so this video will have gone live before this one. But yeah, that's what I'm going to film. I'll show you what I eat in this video anyway, but you'll probably be familiar if you've seen my last video on my channel. So yeah, always so confusing when I'm like filming lots of videos. I know what I'm having. I know what I'm having. We're gonna have some leftover potatoes that I'm eyeing up in the fridge. Big base of spinach. It took me about half an hour to do the follow-up things that I needed to get done, and then I basically was downstairs at 4 p.m. and filmed this video whilst making and eating my potato salad for about an hour and a half. I got very carried away talking about my masters, and then I had one of my favourite fruits at the moment, a persimmon. So good. I was finished downstairs at just gone 5:30. I then came upstairs and just posted a blog or a recipe of the potato salad on my website before doing some emails. Yeah, I've just moved away from my desk because I'm gonna get ready to go on a dog walk in a second. It's like coming up to 6:30. It's just gone 6:15, so I'm hoping to be out by like 6:30 on a walk. And yeah, in terms of tutoring, I still have one session this evening at like 9 till 10 p.m. because there is a really big time difference between the UK and New Zealand. Yeah, I've never tutored that late, and it's also quite early in New Zealand. It's like 8 a.m. I also need to go through an essay and like give feedback and stuff, and then I have some other stuff to do. Like I just powered through some emails. I need to get some editing of stuff done. I haven't been on Instagram at all today. I don't usually go on it in the mornings anyway. Sometimes I'm on it in the afternoons, but to be honest with you, today I have not been on Instagram. I go on Instagram when I'm on Instagram. I try and make the most of my time on it. I don't like to just sit and scroll. I know everyone does it. I'm not saying I don't do that, but some days I just have a lot going on and I do not have time to go on Instagram and deal with that stuff, okay? But yeah, I am lying here with my snooze cushion. Usually I lie here and read. But yeah, basically what I wanted to talk to you guys about was Squarespace. As I said at the start, it is sponsored, this video, by Squarespace. As you guys know, it's an online website building platform. It's what I use to build my website. We're still in lockdown, right? The whole world is not yet back to normal, and as I mentioned in my 50 productive things video, I was like, something that anyone can literally do is start writing a blog. What can you write about? I don't know, windows, trees, nature, recipes, science, biology, anything. My website is, yes, very much used for tutoring, and Emily and I have Nana integrated. We need to actually sort out some stuff for Nana. Our samples weren't quite right. Yeah, so Nana, and then when I have time, if I have time, which is kind of rare, but I do like to share some of my favorite recipes. And honestly, if I had more time, I would love to post things about science, because when I do have spare time, if I've listened to a podcast or I've read an interesting article, I do write up about it because I love science writing, honestly. I mentioned in my assumptions video I did with Emily, I was like, I love writing essays. I found that out in third year, and I honestly do love writing, and that's why I would love to do more of it. I do like writing essays. So yes, Squarespace offers like e-commerce tools and the stuff I need to do my tutoring through, but it's got, you know, those very simple yet very powerful blogging tools. You can just write and you can upload. You don't even have to make things public. You can just try it and then keep it to yourself until you feel confident enough to post it. But honestly, I would just say go for it. If you want to share something you're passionate about, just go for it and see where it takes you, because You can start off small, and then Squarespace has all the tools to support you as you like grow, you know, as you grow your kind of online presence. You can customize your layouts and you can schedule your posts. You can like integrate your other social media platforms like your Instagram, for example. You can get your posts to show up on your Twitter feed, say, when you upload something new. It's got like really powerful search engine optimization tools, for example, like adding tags to your posts and categories to ensure that your page like gets pushed out there onto the internet. It's a very big space, you know. And I mean, if you don't know how to do anything, and this is just another general reason why I would recommend Squarespace, is because it has such great support. It has the online FAQ pages, which are literally so useful. Whenever I'm stuck with doing something, you can always find the answers on their page. And if you have a more in-depth or personal question, I've used their live chat before when I've been stuck, and they're just so useful. I've solved my issues like every time. If you do want to try Squarespace, as I always say, go to squarespace.com, and then to get 10% off your first purchase of either a domain or a website, you go to squarespace.com/HollyG, and yeah, that's in the description box. Honestly, as I said, I cannot fault Squarespace. They have been amazing to me. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. Come here. Uh-oh. Say hello. Matthew coming out the shower. I'm doing about half an hour of editing, and then I'm gonna go outside on my spin bike, I think. That's the plan. Right, Minnie? Right? Okay, so my plan followed through. At 8 p.m. I did a spin session outside for about 45 minutes, and then I came back inside ready for my tutoring session from 9 till 10 p.m. Yes, they have showers in literally like 5 or 10 minutes, so I was downstairs by 10:15-ish. I made my food. I needed to give some feedback on an essay, so I started that, and before I went to bed, I did some reading. Ow! Oh, Milka! You're trying to apologize to me. I think she feels a bit bad. Well, I hope she does. So she like ripped into my hand, and it's a really deep, tiny hole here. But that's cats for you. They suddenly get a bit annoyed if you try and pick them up in one way. There's gonna be background noise today again. Anyways, good morning guys. It is Sunday, and I basically this morning set my alarm for like 8. Yeah, yesterday evening was really rushed. That's why I didn't film much, but essentially I had my tutoring session that finished just past 10. I then quickly had a shower. Literally, I was in and out the shower in 5 minutes. That's how I normally roll anyway. So yeah, went downstairs, made my food. I was trying to go through a bit of one of the essays, but my MacBook then died, and I was like, I just need to go to bed. It was gone midnight by the time I did actually turn my light off, because I do like to read before I go to bed. I found that when I read, it does really help me sleep. So yeah, I didn't set my alarm super early. I was like, I need to get at least 7 or 8 hours sleep, so I set it 8 a.m. and that's when I kind of slowly surfaced. I did some more reading this morning of this book. So I'm reading Educated. Out of all the books I've read so far, I haven't read a memoir or like an autobiographical type book. It's really interesting. I like it so far. I'm getting into it. Yeah, this morning, aside from being attacked by Milka, that's pretty much all I've done. I'm still in like my pajamas. I'm gonna finish going through that essay and like writing up my feedback, and then my main task of the day is to edit the video I filmed yesterday to hopefully get it up today at like 6 p.m. it will be. So yeah, basically that's my plan. But I just thought I'd update you on the books. I'm just going to show you my book case. I just basically decided to put them in the order that I read them. So the cat book obviously was the first one I read. The last one I finished was Am I Normal Yet? I really enjoyed this one. I sped through it. All of these books are the ones I haven't yet read, so quite a lot. The Am I Normal Yet book, it was really funny. I didn't realize it was part of like, there are like 3 books or maybe 4 books. It kind of fits in like a sequel type thing. Yeah, I didn't realize that, but I do recommend it. It's not like a heavy read at all, just like really funny, and yeah, I liked it. Let me know if you've read it and if you enjoyed it, because I did. Okay, so what I did on Sunday morning and early afternoon. So I finished giving feedback on the essay that I started going through yesterday. I did a second one as well. And whilst I'm doing this, I often like to make notes so I can visually see what I'm reading. And of course, I did have breakfast this morning, obviously, at some point. I just didn't film it. I added a few extra things to my to-do list and ticked the first few tasks off before moving on to editing my video, and this is the thing that was going to take me longest today. it was the video I filmed yesterday, so the chat Make Food and Eat with me, and as you can see I edit on Final Cut, and this took me a good few hours, maybe like 3 hours or something, and then I obviously made a thumbnail after that. Okay, we have edited the video. It's ready to go, it's scheduled. I'm in the same top as yesterday, okay? I didn't wear it the whole day. Don't judge me because I'm still wearing the baggy poo color top. Judge me because it's a weird color, yes, but don't judge me because I'm wearing it again, because I know you do the same. Anyways, yeah, after I've edited a video, my MacBook is so cluttered, so I just delete things I no longer need or whatever and clear the trash. Love that noise. Okay, big task. Tick it off the to-do list. Edit video. Some other small things I can get done after this. Yeah, I basically wanted to edit that video. I got it done. Editing is a big task. It usually takes me quite a long time. I feel like sometimes, myself included, we measure our productivity by like counting the number of things we tick off a to-do list, for example, which is definitely not the way to do it, because some things will take you like a minute, others will take you days and days, weeks. Like they're bigger projects, they take more effort, you know. Yesterday I felt as if I was constantly doing different things and I was just very much go 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 the whole day, and today's been quite different. Like I've just basically been editing. Yes, I gave some feedback on 2 essays this morning, but it hasn't been so busy, or I haven't been doing as many different things. Yes, I didn't get up as early as I did yesterday, but you can still be productive, you know. I do like to get up, and I feel as if the day is so long when I wake up early, and I love that, but I do want to get enough sleep. I clean my room every week at the moment. I just do it mainly to get the hair off the floor, because otherwise it's floating around and it really freaks me out. I don't like it. Yeah, first thing, clean the room. Okay, let's go. I'm continuing with the cleaning theme and gonna clean my retainers. I do this every week. I don't like doing it. This is my retainer cleaning mug. I've done it ever since I got my retainers off. I'm gonna do it now. If I find out just before I'm going to bed that I haven't done this, I get so annoyed. So we're doing it early. And now nice and clean. Now, what's on my list? I need to get Emily to help me do something. Something I don't know how to do. It's to do with like finances, but I'm sure Emily knows. Hey dude, can you help me do something please? How do we, you know this? Right, so that literally took 2 minutes, which is good. Yeah, now I just need to send some links, resources to someone I tutored yesterday. I said I would do that, so I'm gonna do that now. I did that, and I also completed the randomest task on my to-do list. I had to send a friend from school like way back these videos of us when we were younger. Oh my gosh, they're so cringe, but I've been meaning to send them to her because I have them and she doesn't, so. Very random, but I did that. Yeah, basically I have ticked off now everything on my list of things to do today. As I usually do, I usually colour in the things that I haven't done this week, and I'll transfer over to my plan for next week. There's something I should have done on Friday that I can maybe do now, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go on a dog walk with Dad next. Ooh, colouring in. Fun times.
Girls! Oh, there they are. Come on!
Hey, Java! It's Java, I think.
Oh, where's Bar? Is that Java?
I think so. Who is it?
That's Java, look, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it was Barley. We can't even tell which dog it is. There's Barley on the right, Java on the left.
Barley! Java! Barley! Java!
Barley! Java!
Girls!
Girls!
Come on!
Come on!
You just come take the piss out of your father.
Come on, ladies!
Come here then. Come here. Here.
This is Java.
Sit down, girls. Come here. Oi.
Great control over the dogs. 3, 2, 1, unleash the dogs. So, are you still gonna bungee jump?
I don't think I'll ever do that.
Basically, we were talking before about how much, or I like to ask the question, what would it take for someone to do something? And today's question is bungee jump. Dad won't bungee jump for anything. Will you, Dad?
No.
The tallest one was in China. Macau in China. It was an AJ Hackett one that I did. I rewatched that video and I get so scared when I'm standing on the edge. It's so scary, but anyway, bungee jumping. Dad's not gonna do it. I don't know if I'd do it again.
So she just did the Titanic. How was that?
Look at those tongues. Oh, you tired, Jub Jub? Yep, really tired. Oh, Bonnie, put your ear down, darling. Look at this sky as well, this ombre coloured sky. It's really pretty. This has been a long walk. I haven't been on a long walk like this in a while, but it feels okay, my foot, which is good. I've literally just come in from my spin bike. I feel like tomorrow or Tuesday is gonna be the day when I go back on a run. I've been doing like skipping as well at the moment and just like running up and down. My foot feels like good, you know? I'm just so excited and so ready to run. This is my bungee jumping top. I completely forgot I'm wearing it today as like a nighttime top, but maybe that's the reason why I'm talking about it. I don't know. I'm just in the process of making my food. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, when I forgot to do it yesterday evening and I was gonna show you, but I was in a rush. I have been at the moment like icing my foot every night, not because it hurts and because it's gotten worse again, but just because I've heard that people do that like after an injury. When you go back to doing exercise, just keep icing it. But yeah, other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I have felt super on it this weekend. Literally got everything I wanted to do done, so I'm very happy. The decision is still lingering. I had the email saying that my King's deadline is coming up in the next 48 hours and I need to pay the deposit if I accept it, so yeah, we'll sort that out. Definitely like this video as always. If you enjoyed it, comment down below. If you want to stick around, you can subscribe, turn the bell on. I never really go to town with saying this stuff, but yeah, if you do enjoy it, like the video. Thank you as always for watching, tuning in with Holly. I'm gonna go, otherwise I'm waffling, and you all know Holly loves to waffle. I'll speak to you very soon in another video. Bye for now.